Georgetown Royals will be traveling to Syracuse, New York to play the Syracuse Orange. Game will be on Saturday, December 8th at 3:30. The game will be televised on ESPN. I'll be at this game. I'm traveling to the Carrier Dome. I'm so excited to experience Syracuse and the Carrier Dome. 25 to 30,000 people will be at this game. And this is the last scheduled meeting between Georgetown and Syracuse. I mean, they'll probably play again, but this is just the last scheduled meeting between these teams. I'm not sure when they're going to play each other next. So Syracuse and Georgetown is one of the best rivalries in sports. Both these teams have a national championship. They've played in so many Big East games, so this is one of the better rivalries in all sports. So Georgetown lost a heartbreaker to Syracuse last year, 86 to 79, and Georgetown a 13-point lead, but 16 turnovers, and Syracuse out-rebounding them, getting 19 offensive rebounds, and O'Shea Brissett scoring 25 points, and Tyus Battle scoring 29 points. So Georgetown, it's a revenge game for Georgetown to try to beat Syracuse. So it's a winnable game for Georgetown. Syracuse shoots 42% from the field, 50% from 2, 29% from 3. They're 121st in offense efficiency. Assist-to-turnover ratio, they get 11 assists for every 10 turnovers, but they're a low assist team, low turnover team. 33% offensive rebounding team, which is 56th in the country. Syracuse is famous for their defense. They're 29th in defense efficiency this year. They're allowed to hold opponents 38%. Opponents have been taking more threes than twos this year because opponents want to shoot over the zone. And Syracuse has length inside, other than Tyus Battle. Every other single player on Syracuse is like big and strong, can really defend. Tyus Battle's defensive rating is 99 points per 100 possessions, which is the worst on the team among the starters. It's still pretty good, better than a lot of other teams. So Syracuse is a tough game. They don't really have that much scoring, though. It's really Tyus Battle and O'Shea Brissett and Jalen Carey and Elijah Hughes, and no one else is even scoring more than 5 points a game other than those 4 guys. So Georgetown, the turnovers, they need to prevent the turnovers. They just need to get in the zone, make the right decisions. Teams have shredded the zone in the past, like Oregon and UConn shredded the zone. They shot better than 50% from 3, but then Ohio State could not make a single shot against the zone. That's the way the zone is normally. It's either a really good offensive performance, Syracuse either looks awful defensively or they looks great defensively, because it all depends if shots are falling or not. It seems like if one guy makes 3, then another guy will start making a 3. And Syracuse extends their zone sometimes if they're down in the second half. That's what happened to Georgetown last year. That's why they lost the game, because Syracuse extended their zone and Georgetown had to play against the pressure. Even though Georgetown scored sometimes and broke the press, they couldn't take enough time off the clock, which means Syracuse had a lot of more possessions, which meant that they were able to come back and tie the game and ended up winning in overtime. There was an awful call at the end of the game last year. Jesse Govan grabbed the defensive rebound. They called a foul, but they said that the referee's hand didn't go up in time, and zeros were on the clock, so the game went into overtime. He would have made that free throw, too. So it was a really heartbreaking game last year for Georgetown, but it'll be a raucous atmosphere at this game. And Syracuse and Georgetown will be hyped to go. Syracuse fans are so passionate about their team. It'll be all orange with a few Georgetown fans like me in the building. And Patrick Ewing, nothing would mean more to Patrick Ewing than beating Syracuse on the road. Georgetown has beaten Syracuse 2 of the last 3 years, but last year was the game I went to, and that was a frustrating game. I'm going to the game on Saturday, and I think Georgetown will win.